Loads around. Okay, let's do this again, because what the fuck. Hello beautiful person, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Lani, as you may or may not know. If you do not, on this channel on Wednesdays I share fun facts with you guys. It could be about a particular country, or they may be random like today, and sometimes I share just videos to connect with you guys. I have shared one so far and you guys loved it so much, and since we're talking about that, if there's anything that you would like to see on this channel, just let me know in the comments, no matter what it is. I've had a suggestion on a vlog. One of our friends suggested Q&A. So if you have some questions that you would like me to answer, it could be fun facts, it could be about myself, anything at all, drop it in the comment section and I'll add that to my list and I will make that Q&A happen. And if you want to see something else, go ahead, do that as well. Let me know about that in the comments as well. Right, now without wasting more time, let's get into the video. Fun facts number 1. Did you know that grandpa powder, the painkillers, is bad for us? It's bad for your body, it's bad for my body. Here's why. It's said that long-term use of grandpa can damage your stomach, your liver and your kidneys. These are the organs that are used to process the painkillers. It is also said to be quite addictive, and I can attest to this because I've known 2 people that have been addicted to grandpa. My sister was one of them. She actually had to take more than one for it to be effective for her migraines. Then she ended up having to mix the grandpa and other pills like Compral, Disprin, or whatever the case is. And somebody else that I knew was also addicted to them. And with me, my own personal experience, I've realized that the more that I consume grandpa, the less effective it is. Like, I understand why my sister had to take 2 at a point, because she had headaches pretty regularly. So it shows that it's not as effective, and guys, I don't think it's worth it if it's going to destroy us. And the reason why it's addictive is apparently because it contains caffeine, paracetamol and aspirin, and just aspirin is just bad on its own on so many levels. If you have questions about that, you can ask me, or if you don't want to ask me, you can ask Dr. Google. But it is so, who would have known? Actually, my wake-up call was one day on a vlog on TikTok. I posted myself saying I had a headache, and Lil Baby's mama had bought had grandpa tablets in the cabinet, and I didn't have any of my own. So I had that, and someone warned me and was like, hey sis, so did you know that grandpa is bad for you? And I knew all these other things, like it being addictive and not being as effective, but I didn't know about how bad it is on our organs. So now that I know, I thought I'd share that with you guys, because a lot of the people that watch my channel are people that are in South Africa, so we consume grandpa on a regular basis. So I thought I'd give you guys a heads up. Number 2, okay. The Eiffel Tower grows 15 centimeters taller during summer. It is said that because of the heat, the metal melts and it expands the base of the tower, which somehow makes the Eiffel Tower taller. I don't know if I'm thinking of this the wrong way, but when something melts, doesn't it like get smaller? But hey, that's what's said about it. And like, my question was, who measures these things and how? And I looked it up and I realized it's a lie. It's technicalities that I don't even know how to explain very well, and I should like dig really deep to learn and understand properly. So we'll just leave that one for today. Oh, and apparently it also tilts away from the sun like by 17 centimeters, and I'm like, what? Like, how can you be? That's why I questioned who measures it and how, because I'm like, if you don't have to climb all the way to the top to measure it, how can you be so sure that these things are happening? I'm asking myself, am I dumb? I don't think I'm dumb. And I think a lot of people that watch my channel are just normal people that have questions like these in their head. So anyway, let's move on to fun fact number three. Teeth are the only part of our bodies that cannot heal itself. Isn't that a pity? Like, why is there always something? There's always like a disadvantage somewhere. For example, now we're talking about our bodies, right? Our bodies just couldn't be perfect. They just had to be something. Because for me, I'm gonna have to like complain a lot because I have a lot of teeth problems. I have had teeth problems since I was maybe younger than 5 years old. I just remember that the first tooth that I had taken out was when I was 5 years old. So I've just always had teeth problems, and right now, one day I'll share the journey, but like I have so many missing teeth and I have so much tooth decay, like it's crazy. It would be so much better like if teeth could heal themselves. It would make life so much easier, don't you think? I cannot help but think though that if teeth could heal themselves, something else wouldn't, like bones. I mean, a bone needs help, but even other parts of the body needs help as well. But like, I'm like, oh, okay, fine, maybe fine. We can keep it this way. Fact number 4. So it's illegal to own one guinea pig or one parrot in Switzerland. It's actually considered animal abuse because guinea pigs and parrots are social creatures. They need to have a partner. It's literally, I almost say child abuse, animal abuse. So it's illegal. Like, I'm not sure what the penalty is. Like, do you get jail time or what happens? I think people just don't do it, Isn't that strange? I mean, if you look at it in another sense, where if you are awake to the fact that everything that is natural in the world is connected, like we are all one. We as humans, animals and plants, we are all one. We just communicate on a different frequency, so it's different. Like, it's like humans are at the top and they get control over animals and plants and everything, but we are all conscious, okay? Plants are conscious, animals are conscious, and everyone should have rights. But like, I think in some sense, like if you think about it like logically without looking at all that, it's just like, what? But now that I'm thinking deeper about it, I also realized that there's one thing that my sister and I used to do when we were younger. Like, for example, with pillows that go like in twos. For example, here, I'm not sure if you can see this, but here is a cushion, right? And there's this one. If I were to take this cushion and put this one here, and then take this and put it in the bedroom, one of us, it could be either, maybe the same, my sister would say to me, oh, why did you take that cushion and put it in the bedroom? Look, this one is lonely here and that one is lonely in the bedroom. So then we'd put them together. And note that these are not conscious things, but that's the mindset we had, and we did this up until we were like teenagers. I don't know where we lost it, because we stopped, like I stopped doing it. And Lil Baby's mama actually confirmed this, like there's someone that she knows that's an adult that actually does this too. So yeah, I find it strange, but I also don't find it strange at the same time. Isn't it funny that those two things can coexist? Fun fact number 5, a shrimp's heart is located in its head. I don't know why that made my blood rush like that, but it's located in its head. And actually, if we're getting into the technicalities, it's not exactly inside its head, it's just underneath it. But whatever, is it called the bone or what? But whatever is covering the head is also covering the heart. That's why it's commonly mistaken as the heart being inside the head. So another fun fact about the shrimp is the shrimp doesn't have arteries. Its food floats around in its blood just generally, that's how it gets digested. That's how its circulatory system works. That grosses the hell out of me. And it actually had me thinking about how, I'm like, why does that gross me out? And like, it's something very unfamiliar. It's something that I don't know. And I'm like, isn't it strange how it's so easy to find something that I'm not familiar with gross, something that I'm not familiar with just there, just because I don't know it, and something that I know is normal and it's okay. I feel like that's kind of how we discriminate each other, because when someone has unfamiliar features or does something or is something unfamiliar, possesses something unfamiliar, like, oh my god, like it's just like, I guess how the brain works or how we have been programmed. I don't want to get too deep, but food for thought. Fun fact number 6, the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. So when I first stumbled over this, I was like, what? It doesn't even exist. What do you mean? Like, isn't that like a cartoon thing? And then I remembered cartoon things, especially on fairy tales and folk tales and stuff, it's not just cartoon things. It's normally stuff that's taken from mythology and people that existed, like, and things were twisted around to suit children as their audience. Like, if you think about the real story of Pocahontas and then you watch the movie, it's not even close to being the same, hey? So I was like, oh, let me get deeper into it. My next question was, why? The answer is it was chosen because of its connection with dominance, innocence, and purity in the Celtic mythology. So Celtic is a group of languages, so like the Scottish and other people in that area fall under this. It's like how we have mythology. I think the difference is African mythology is mythology taken from various parts of the whole continent, but the Celtic is a group of languages within the continent of Europe. But I would really love to go deeper into this one day. I am very interested in African mythology, especially. I've seen Trisha Mbisi on TikTok talk about some African mythology, and I would like to study that myself, and also stuff from around the world as well. I think I have to cleanse myself of some things, some connotations that I have, especially when it comes to America and Europe. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, let me just do stuff that has to do with like Africa and maybe Asia, but the rest. So I think I will get over it, or rather I will use doing this research as a way of getting over it. Fun fact number 7, Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that that is the fun fact. But a side thing that I thought about when I read this was, that I wanted to share, was I actually had no idea which direction other planets went in the first place. So finding out about Venus helped me find out about the planet that I live in and the others. It still surprises me to this day how much I don't know about my planet, how much I do not know about my history as a person. My culture, my country, and neighboring countries. Because the reason why I started doing this in the first place was that I realized that I used to scold South Africans a lot when they say things that don't make any sense about my country. Like, it's very similar to how Americans talk about Africa.
Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name a country in Africa. Name
Isn't Africa just one?
No, for real. It's not everybody, of course, but they are like a large group of people that believe like total BS about my country. And then this one day I made a friend, a Nigerian friend, and like I realized that everything I know about Nigeria is from the movies and from songs, but generally I just don't know much about Nigeria, let alone the countries that surround my country or the country that I live in. So yeah, we live and we learn, and now I know something about my planet and the planets around it. Great. Fun fact number 8, the Spanish national anthem does not have lyrics. Literally, it's just a po 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 po. Okay, that's not how it goes. That's not the melody, but it's just like po 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 po. Like they don't sing anything, they just play instruments and they just stand there, and I just find it really strange. And actually Spain is not the only country that is like this. There's a few others and their names are so unfamiliar, I don't even know where in the planet they are located. Maybe I'm gonna put that on screen, but like I just find it so strange. I found it strange, and then I went deeper and I found that Spain was not really colonized. Spain colonized other countries. So they don't have a passionate story to tell like my country does, or like South Africa does in other countries, I guess. So there's that. There's that. Okay, let's move on to the next part before I get too much. Did you know that Google Photos was created for J-Lo? Okay, not for J-Lo, but because of J-Lo. Jennifer Lopez. Sorry. Yeah, because of Jennifer Lopez. Apparently, the green dress, I'm gonna put it on the screen, whichever side works better. The green dress that she wore, I think it was to the Grammy Awards, or I'm not sure. But that dress was searched for so much that Google had to find a way to include images on their search engine. So that way Google Images was born. I find it so mind-blowing. Like there's a girl that I know from TikTok, but she's a musician. She's called Eiffel. She has a song that goes, I think it's coming out or it has come out, I'm not sure, but wanna make history. Like who? Like Britney, like Lindsay, what? And then what? Monica Lewinsky, I think. And now I'm thinking, I really like Britney. All those three, I don't know Monica Lewinsky very well, but like Lindsay Lohan and Britney. But J-Lo, no, she has made history, and I think that is amazing. Like especially when it comes to this Google thing. Like I knew other things about her, but this I did not know. So I'm like, wow, J-Lo, that is amazing. Fun fact number 10: a fruit called the black I don't know how to pronounce it. I probably should have looked for this before I started filming, but I did not. So I'm gonna try and pronounce it. Maybe I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. So I have a feeling, because it originates in Mexico, that it's pronounced black sapote. If not, it's black sapote. I don't know. But this fruit is said to taste like chocolate pudding. Why? What? Now I have a reason to go to Mexico, because I always think, oh my god, like I think I watched a lot of, like, not a lot, I watched Queen of the South, and I was like, Mexico is dangerous, I am not going there. You know, but like I've seen people on vacations and stuff like that. People go to, I think Tulum is in Mexico and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, no, I want to go there, and now I want to taste this fruit. It's also found in the Dominican Republic, Cuba, and Guatemala. Guatemala. I don't know how to pronounce it well, but you know. And think about it, I guess this is a Hispanic food. Is that a thing? But like in all these places, people speak Spanish, and then so I think that is quite fascinating. So friends, we have gotten to the end of our video. We've gotten to the end of our video. We've gotten to the end of our video. We've gotten to the end. I watched too much TikTok because all the move dances, the dance moves that I have thrown at you right now I learned from TikTok. Okay guys, I'm so excited, I'm so happy. This was so nice. I hope that you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed researching it and filming it, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy editing it. So thank you very much for joining me. If you were new here and you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like the video and share if you would like. And don't forget to drop your questions on the comments for the Q&A, or drop me whatever else you would like to see on this channel. Okay, bye bye. I love you. It's food. The shrimp does. I don't know why these things gross me out, but okay, let me get it out of my system. Okay. Hello beautiful person, 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 hello beautiful hello beautiful person, hello beautiful person, hello beautiful person, hello beautiful person. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome 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 to my YouTube channel. Fuck it. She probably closed that door. Okay. Okay. Okay, what is it with me in this song? Anyway. Hey, man's a man, so. No. Lizzo lives rent free in my head.